How's it going, everybody? My name's Ron, and this is Project Right Hand Drive. And as you can see, in a year, it has not progressed much. That was due to the fact I was in Japan for 6 months, and well, we've been on vacation a bit, working on the Ron on the go stuff. But we are now back working Project Right Hand Drive. Check this out. Yeah, that's Killmat. Already so much change in noise already. Pretty much done with the front dash here, and check this out. Did the whole roof too, and that's just the start of it. I've got new headliner fabric on its way, so we're gonna get that done real soon. But I think we're gonna be on vacation when the when the material comes for that. But check this out. Yeah, I know that's not very great in the microphone, but it used to be donk donk donk. Now it's nice. So heavy rains, Florida, will make it sound better. Besides that, thanks for jumping back. Project Car is back. I've been working on it, obviously, and we're now getting to the point we're going to start putting it back together, and that's what we're doing tonight. So if you're new here, this is my right-hand drive car from Japan. There you go, steering wheel, right-hand side, obviously quite the mess. Also, it's 1 a.m. in the morning right now. I worked late, and then today my wife wasn't feeling great, so I stayed home to take care of the kids while she wasn't feeling good. But they're all asleep now. Everybody seems to be doing okay, and so now we're working on this. This is my newly resurfaced head with brand new valves, cam gears, keepers, VTEC, lost motion assembly. We got dual valve springs here, and we have new cams all going in here. It's almost like a complete rebuild. I'd say almost because, well, I guess it is a full rebuild, except the rockers and everything. Those are right there, and you can see they're just stock, and we're going to reuse those again. Let's see. I think I'm going to have to order more Killmat. Got like 11 sheets left, and I want to get the whole bottom. This car made a lot of noise when I was driving, and it when I plan on driving it, I plan on driving it across the country, and I would like this nice smooth ride. And I plan on putting, let's see, where's the box? The box is over there, and it has, like, you know, an amp and some speakers. I like music. Actually, I was just listening to some music right here. You know, just so okay. So now we're gonna flip this over, get these on. So the blue is exhaust, the brown is intake. I know it's super weird. There's Super Tech valve seals. I've already done the valve seal seats. No, I didn't do it like that, but yeah, pretty much you just tap them in. I had this JB Weld, some other stuff, and got these nice and smooth. Everything seats really well. It seems like it seals, and let's put it together. So I have to hold the camera and do this at the same time. It's not going to be possible, but I don't know. Let's see if we can. That's the first one. There's a total of 16, obviously, and then the stop motion just goes right in there like that, right there. They just slide right in. Super simple to install. It's a spring instead of the old compressor ones. Let's see, I got one right here. Yeah, these are the other ones you can see. So they're a little slow. When I'm done with this build here, I'm hoping to be able to go to 10,000 RPM. Probably won't do it, but the option is there. It is a B16A, so it does have that potential as long as I do everything correct. And that's why I'm working on it right now. So I'm going to put you down. We're going to install these seals. This is the intake side. I haven't even started that one. I've only gotten one of the 16 in, and then when we're done, we'll move on from there. as you can see, got the valve stem seals. It's a little out of focus there. Let's see if we can zoom in. Yep, right there on that side, and then the blue ones on the intake or exhaust side. Looks super cool. Got the seats in there. Now we're gonna flip it over, put valves in, but we're not gonna do that tonight. It's past 2 a.m. now. I'm gonna go to sleep, and then we'll get back on this in the morning. So this video is gonna be like a series of nights and days over a couple days as I continue to work on that. So we'll get all the valves placed in here, and then we'll start getting all the dual valve springs, which are in that box right here, and then we'll start clamping everything down. We'll get the head together. We still need to get the block sent off to the machine shop and get bored and honed out, because we have 83mm pistons and the bore is currently 81, and we have some nice Aries 11.5 to 1 compression pistons. Either way, I'm gonna go to sleep now, and then I'll see you guys in the morning. Afternoon, everybody. Sorry about the delay, but I stepped on a piece of glass this morning, and obviously I attend to that. Doesn't look like it's gonna be that bad. Definitely hurts. Also went to sleep at 2, had to get up at 6, help Shelly with the kids, go back to sleep. Yeah, it's been a day. Either way, as you can see here, we're gonna squeaky noises here. Put my light overhead so I can see more. I got the camera now, you can see what I'm doing. We're about to put the valves back in so we can start putting the valve springs on and everything else, and reassemble the head completely. So this is the old keeper right here that goes to the top of the valves, and this is the new one right here. You can see as we slide it over, quite a bit more material to hold on to the valve. Next up, we have the retainers. Here is a stock retainer. As you can see here, flip it over. That's the stock one. It's got some good weight to it. This is the new titanium retainer, also skunk 2. All these are skunk 2 except the valve keepers, which is Fiera. Let's see if we can get focus. There we go. And the valve seals are, which are Super Tech. But yeah, you can see there is definitely a huge weight difference between these two. So I'm very excited about that. Lighter and obviously stronger is titanium, right? These are just, I think, metal. Now we're going to talk about exhaust valves. This is the old exhaust valve. You can see it's been used a bit. It's got like 170,000 miles on this valve here. New exhaust valve. Also, you can see it's flat. Previous one was domed. These are called high compression ones. It bumps it up a little bit. Again, this is going to be an all motor build, so everything I can do to get a little more compression, a little more power. More power, baby. On the B16A, the exhaust side only comes with a single spring, and the intake side comes with dual springs. So this is the exhaust side with its single spring there. This is the new Skunk 2 dual Alpha Series valve spring. Old, new, you can see they're the same height, but one's got an internal spring, and that will be on the exhaust and intake side. Now I'm not going to take it out of the bag, but this is my tuner stage 2 cam. A little more aggressive, still streetable. You can see that, look at that lobe right there. It's VTEC lobe, intake. So during normal driving, it's got a smaller one on the intake side and then a larger one, right? So the valves actually offset while they operate while we're driving. And then when VTEC kicks in, both of them will be open at the same length right there. Yep, those are my new cams. So that's the upper setup. I've got a Skunk 2 intake manifold, which will mate back up to it. And I think I'm gonna order Skunk 2 Alpha Series headers. Unsure, I do have headers now, but kind of beat up all the driving we've done. Also, pretty much finished the forward firewall dyno mat, or the Killmat here. As you can see, we're going all the way up there, across. So a lot of the road noise comes right through this channel here where your exhaust and your transmission linkage is and everything. So I definitely am wrapping that whole thing, but there you go. I'm pretty much done with it though. That's on the forward side. Now back here, I only have 11 sheets left, so I'm gonna have to order some more. I want to get the wheel wells wrapped. There we go, I can speak. And then obviously you can see how bad that is. I still need to work on that, but I want to get those wrapped. Just make it more comfortable ride. And then of course the roof is done. All the Killmat has been off-camera stuff. I haven't really been showing a whole lot, but I've been using a hammer. Yeah, hammer to. There's some spots in the floor that are like, you could tell somebody used a jack and then like just dented the whole floor up. So I had to bang the floor back out, you know, scratch the paint up, reprime it, you know, get some paint over it. I'm finding stuff. This car was previously that quarter panel I did over here. As you can see, this was previously replaced before, but now I've got it pretty much done. I just got to get it sanded down a little smoother. Right now it's at 200 grit sandpaper. Get that down to like 800. Yeah, it looks a little weird, but it's working. I mean, it's better than the old rust stain I had there. So let's stop talking. Let's start putting this together. I don't have a lot of time. I still have to go to work today. And then, like I said, this will be a multi-day video. We'll be doing little bits here, there, information, what's going on. As you can see, it's a little echoey in here. It's partly what that wall is for. It's nice because when my air compressor's on, they don't hear it in the living room. I don't know if it's because of that, but it helps. All right, let's put it together. As you can see, I am struggling to get these keepers in, and I just snapped this one in half. I don't know how well you can see that, but that's half a keeper now. Whew, I am hot. By the way, it's supposed to be like 98 degrees out today, so I have my door open, because I do have air conditioning, little air conditioners. But it's getting warm in here. The sun's now hitting that door, and it will hit that door all the way through the night. But the first 8 valves, springs, retainers, keepers, all installed. Obviously we broke one. I'm going to need to order one, or I'll order a couple. But we'll see. We'll get this done and then we'll order them. Here we go. Yeah. Okay, so these are, I forgot what kind of pliers these are, but I was just looking around like, how can I do these? Things are amazing. If you just slide it right in there, a little screwdriver pry right there. Make sure you don't hit any of these very important grooved seating surface areas for your cam. And it went really well. Broke the first one, now it's going great, but I'm running out of time. That took a lot more time than I expected, and I have to get going to work soon. So we're going to end today's video in just a moment. Obviously you hear a fan in the background. Again, it's hot in here. Check this out. I forgot to show you this side. And this side is all completed. There was some rust holes in it, and I fixed that. Let's see. Oh, there's spider webs in here. Tells you how often I come in here. Ooh, those are thick. Bumper, lots of parts, lots of stuff. And check this out. Yeah, lots of work. Windshield will get replaced once I get all the interior and everything done. I'll call Auto Glass somebody. They'll come by. I'll have them come by here, install that. Right now, my big focus is getting the motor done. I am moving potentially next year to Orlando, and this needs to be done before then. So a lot of the things we're going to do, like interior, reupholster, it's not gonna happen. It's just pretty much right now we're at the point where like buy new this and this, get that put together, make sure everything looks good, and then we're gonna drive it across the country. Yeah, so project cars never go the way you want them. They'll never be show quality and fast and reliable. You get to pick 2, maybe, on a good day. So we're gonna end today's video, and I'll see you guys later. I meant like the end of that segment. Actually, we're here now, back again Ordered a new valve keeper for the head. Unfortunately, it will not be here until the 20th, and I will be on vacation. So it will have to be after the 30th when we get back, when I get the head actually completed and put together. There's still parts I need to put together. We actually have the transmission right here. I still need to open that up. I got some new gears. I got a longer final drive and a longer first, and those will made up perfectly. I already talked to a company down in Tacoma, and they said that will work. So I already bought those years ago. Car's up on jack stands right now because I had some underneath carriage work to do, because there was some rust damage underneath from rock chips and everything. So shine those up, and I got some paint on it. I'm about to do the rubber spray on it. But today I think we're gonna push the head off to the side. Check it out though, you gotta see this. You can see like the valves retainer right here. And so this one, I just need one keeper. So I have the newer one here, and I have an old one. Obviously I don't want to mix and match. I ordered them. They'll be here on the 20th. You can see here, Skunk 2 products. Then I got my stop motion. So those will go in there like that. Then we'll slide the rocker assembly together, and then we'll put the cams on top. But while we're waiting for the new keeper to get in, I don't want to go that far with it. I want to kind of do it as I go. That way if anything winds up over here as I'm putting it together, I don't have all the rockers and everything, because these little keepers are tiny. Besides that, I just threw my tripods in here. Started wrapping these weird fender wells. This is where the roll cage bolts into, so I just put the holes out, and yeah, so working on that. Like I said, I want to do the whole thing. It should sound better, like road noise wise. We will be doing thousands of miles of traveling in this car in the future. At least that's my plan. We'll see how Shelly feels about that. So now I'm gonna clear all this off and kind of push it to the side, and then I'm going to get into the transmission. This is unexplored territory for me. I've rebuilt motors before, cams, seals, valves, all that stuff, new pistons, piston rings, all that stuff. I have never personally opened a transmission myself. I have done a lot of research before I'm doing this, but we're about to do something new. After making quite a mess, here it is. We got the shift linkage off, and we're gonna get the detent springs out with the ball that sits there. That's what keeps it in gear, and you can feel that rocking motion. Take off the sensor, take it apart, see what we're dealing with. So I haven't decided yet. Are we gonna replace the synchros, or are we gonna get an LSD? Limited slip differential. I haven't decided yet. I might do both, might do either one of them. I don't know. We'll see how the condition of the transmission is. LSD would be pretty cool, but if the synchros are bad, then that's more priority. They cost almost the same. The LSD is like $100 more, but $600 for brand new synchros for the whole thing. I haven't decided yet. We'll find out once we tear into it. Okay, so got the casing loosened. Took a minute. Again, first time doing this. And yeah. Looks pretty clean. I don't see anything any like cracks. I'm gonna set this down right here. Careful, encasing cracks easy. Look at that. Looks like there's some gunk, some metal. It doesn't look very clean. Is there Honda bond on it? Doesn't look like there's anything sealing the transmission, but it never leaked. It had all its oil. Look at this. This is so bad. Check that out. I know you can't really see that, but that's the magnet inside the transmission just coated. What am I gonna wipe this on? I didn't think that one through, did I? There you go. Like, whew. There's, oh my gosh, there is so much. Well, we're gonna try to get that magnet out, get that cleaned up. Speed Factory sells a replacement one of these here. It looks good. I don't know. It looks, I mean, overall the transmission looks really good. Just a second, I'll show you. I'm gonna clean up before I touch my camera. I know we ain't got the best lighting, but what we do have is a very clean transmission. I mean, except this right here. Let's see if I can spin it around. Look at that. That's all metal shavings gunked up. There's a magnet inside, and the only way to clean it is to take the transmission apart. So we're definitely cleaning that up. It's a good find. If you can see, there's a little bar right down there in the transmission. That means this is a not LSD limited slip differential. I don't know. The synchros. Let's see how the focus is working here. Yeah. I don't know. They look pretty good. They don't look. Oh, those actually look pretty bad. Actually, no. Man, I need some more light. But here we go. They're a little round down on the bottom part here, up in this area. Otherwise than that, they look good. I mean, it's not. Well, see, the thing is, if I've ordered the bearing, and it comes with brand new bearings. Don't get me wrong; these look like they're in great shape, but brand new bearings, brand new synchros. Pretty much, besides a couple of these gears, I mean, besides the gears here, it would be a replacement of all the other stuff. But you know, I mean, I don't have. It's a hard decision, but I think I'm going to go with the synchro setup. Just because then the transmission should shift smoother, and I think we lost a lot of metal material over time, and I think by replacing those, so it's going to replace this bearing, and yeah, we're going to do that. So I need to order that up real soon because I want to get this back together, because it's going to take up. It's pretty much going to sit here until I get this back together. I can do all the head work over here. Head's under something now. Keep it clean. Yeah, we got a lot going on now. So I think Yoda, also watching up there, is another one. Got that one at Costco a while back. I'm going to call it on this. I'm going to look into it, compare other synchros to the ones I see here, see what considered is bad. I mean, they don't look rounded, but they're getting there, and if we're going to be driving thousands of miles still, and LSD is not all that important. I don't plan on doing a lot of launches. Don't get me wrong, we're going to have a lot more power or torque because we're going with a high compression build here. Maybe I can find the extra 600. You know, maybe I can just find it. So Patreon link in the description below. Just trying to process in my head what the next plan is. I mean, that does look really cool. I've always wanted to open a transmission. This is the first time I personally have opened one myself, and it wasn't as hard as I thought it'd be, as long as you have the right tools. The most important tool here was, yeah, the same one I'm using to, oh no, kind of made them fall apart, but same one I use to keep my valves and put the keepers in. We're waiting on the keeper to put the head back together. So we have everything torn apart here, and then now the car is going back together. So I think we're going to call this video now over, as I'm very dirty and I need to order some stuff and look into some things. So I hope you guys all enjoyed Project Right Hand Car. We're back, we're building, we're doing things, and we've got cams and rockers, and we're going to send the motor off next month in September, because that's as soon as I can do it, to get rebored and rehoned, because it's got the new Darton sleeves in there, and we're putting 83 millimeter pistons instead of the 81 stock millimeter ones. And they're high compression, they're coated, they've got this special coating on them. I mean, this car is going to get a lot of stuff, and then in the end, it's still a Honda Civic. But it's mine, and I love it. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please hit that like button. Let me know you enjoyed it. Of course, subscribe to the channel. I love the support. It's free to do, and we're putting the car back together as we're still tearing things apart. So you're going to want to see that. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.